I'm Bambi Francisco with this segment of Lessons for Entrepreneurs and this time investors. And I'm speaking with Matt Ridenour. He is the co-founder of Momentum Venture Management. And Matt, thanks for joining us. You have two pieces of advice for entrepreneurs.
Yeah, well, I probably have hundreds of pieces of advice, and if I can give a shameless plug, our website, MVM Partners, Mary Victor Mary Partners.com, has a blog, and it's all about advice for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
But let me see if I can distill. I think lesson number one is entrepreneurs tend to be very much focused on raising money. I mean, it is everything to them, and it's understandable.
Yeah.
One of the things that is just intrinsically and empirically true is what attracts money better than anything else is business traction. Mm-hmm. And you can have advisory boards, and you can have all sorts of impressive resumes and all the rest of it. The first question you're going to ask is, who's paying for this?
Right.
And so all of the energy should be behind the tip of the spear, as we say, and that's locking down customers and getting people to pay for the product.
Sure.
So save your energy. Don't try to go out and raise money until you get some traction. The second one, while we're on the topic of raising money, is, well, entrepreneurs tend to know who their customer is really, really well. You ask them and they'll say, well, it's this kind of guy and it's this kind of woman and they do this kind of thing. They don't know their investors at all. So what you'll typically see with an entrepreneur is they'll run around and ask anybody that's got money to invest in them. Yeah. They won't do the research. They won't find out what they're into. And they'll spend 90% of their time trying to raise money is wasted.
Right. That's a good point. You definitely should find people who are in your sort of industry, because they're the ones who will know your business and probably have come to a quicker decision about whether to invest in your.
We partner with VCs, and we keep track of hundreds of them and who the partner is that would like our deal and all the rest of it.
Two pieces of advice for investors.
Well, I think that if you're investing in early stage business, you've got to be willing to put the time in. Early stage businesses change weekly. Mm-hmm. And so if you're an angel investor, assuming you've done a good due diligence process is not enough. Yeah. You got to stick with it and stay involved in the process over and over again. The second piece of advice I'd have for investors, and obviously I'm not referring to venture capitalists, but folks thinking about angel investing, would be to think about portfolio theory. If you're swinging for the fences every single time, you better have 10 investments at least and hope that one pays back the rest. Another approach would be to say, hey, I think that a 5X is pretty darn good. Mm-hmm. Right now I think those kinds of deals are really overvalued because the VCs don't do those deals.
Right.
So
well, that's good. Makes room for
us.
People like you.
Right.
Okay. Thank you for sharing pieces of advice. I've been speaking with Matt Ridenour. He's the co-founder of Momentum Venture Management. I'm Bambi Francisco.